Yeah, good morning everybody, and welcome back to my channel, Jeremy Allen Carp Angler. You join me in Rocco today. We're back at the brick pit for another day session in our quest, if you like, to try and catch ourselves a day session 30-pounder. It's the beginning of December, so it's the start of hopefully a series of December sessions, probably 2 or 3, I suspect, with the weather and Christmas and that happening. So yeah, we'll take you along on our journey, and hopefully we'll grab ourselves a few fish. Here's Rocco. Let me just switch. There he goes. There he is. He's I think the coots are starting to drive him mad already. There. Yeah, as I was saying, the coots keep Rocco very interested. But yeah, we've got both rods out. We've got a left-hand rod. You can probably guess is down the left-hand margin, just where that tree starts to go around the bend there. And the right-hand rod sort of out in the middle, the sort of junction of the reeds and swim sort of 7 coming out. So sort of usual spot out there. Unfortunately, the coots have proven a bit of a pain. They've already picked up the right-hand rod once already, so I'll probably have to redo that one. And they've investigated the left-hand rod, but so far they've not picked me up yet. But yeah, we're all sort of settled really, and hopefully we'll get some fish. I mean, the temperature when we left home this morning was 3 degrees, and I think it's due to come up to about 7 today. Maximum, so yeah, we're probably up against it a little bit, and yeah, I've nicked fish from here before in these conditions. I think I've had them from here down to -1 really on some days, so there's always a chance here. Especially the sun tends to come up into this bottom corner, and this is the sort of shallower end of the lake. It's about 8 foot out there where my right hand rod is. And yeah, hopefully the sun gets them on the feed for around sort of about midday to about sort of 3 o'clock. Probably fish till about 3:30 is probably about the limit today, and then we'll pack up when the sun goes down. But yeah, that's the plan today. So hopefully I'll see you later on with a fish. I'll speak to you in a bit. Yeah, good afternoon everyone. Yeah, a bit of an update for you with it's now come up to 1:20, and quarter to 1, the right hand rod ripped off. Let me just turn you around. The rods rather than me, but yeah, the right hand rod out in the middle ripped off. I hooked into what felt like a decent fish, and it's gone on 3 or 4 good runs and taken line off me. I've got it coming back towards me. Unfortunately, I got it just out to the right of the swim, about 20 yards out. I found a snag, and yeah, initially I put the rod down on the rest, and probably only on there for 3 or 4 minutes, and away it went again, and it was taking line again. Well, great, he's out, but I think the line was going through the snag and round the snag and round the other side, because I sort of haven't sort of made contact with fish again. Started coming back towards me. He went sort of straight back to the same place, and then got stuck fast then. So I did the same, put the rod back down on the rest, left it, but it was there for a good sort of 10, 15 minutes this time. I picked it up to pull it, and yeah, it all came free with a good tug, but unfortunately no fish on the end. So yeah, we didn't manage to land it. So it was a bit gutting, really, considering it felt fairly decent. I mean, it went off, it shot off like a torpedo, which quite a lot of them do in here. So I reckon it was a good sort of double, maybe high double, low 20, something like that, by the way it was fighting. So yeah, unfortunately that's going to be turned into a loss today, and yeah, no, the weather's been like that. There's probably be the only action we'll have. So um, yeah, we've now put both rods back out into the middle, yeah, about sort of a couple of rod lengths apart from each other, and hopefully we'll get another chance before the day's out. Yeah, it's all been a bit much for Mr. Rocco. He's now crashed out inside the shelter. He's having a sleep, so yeah, too much excitement for him. But, yeah, hopefully we'll come back to you with an update soon, and this time we'll be showing you a fish. Speak to you in a bit. It's time for tip of the week. Shall we do tip of the week? Hey? Yeah, you like that, don't you? Big tip of the week. Yeah. Yeah, good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to this week's tip of the week. Yeah, this week's tip, particularly in the winter months, one of the things I like to do is put a little small bag like that of PVA mesh or PVA bag, just nicked onto the hook bait when it's ready to go out. So all I do is I get the bag, nick a little hole in it, top, get me rig, put it through, get me rig, pop it through like so. See there, there's my hook bait, it's attached, and that's all ready to cast out. And one added thing I do, I get the some of the Parker Baits flat spot, and I just squirt some of that all over the mesh bag, or if it's a PVA bag, make a hole and put it inside it. That's all like that, all ready to cast out, and then that puts a bit of attraction down near the hook bait. Sometimes that's all you need during the winter months. Don't really need any freebies down near the bait, but that does the business. Right, thanks for watching this week's tip of the week. Yeah, good afternoon, everyone. We're coming to the end of our first December session, and yeah, no no fish, I'm afraid. And yeah, I suspected the one bite we did have was the one I lost. Not managed to redeem ourselves and get another bite since that. So yeah, we're just going to start packing up. Rocco's keen to go. Rocco, you going to say goodbye to everyone? Hey, what's this? You going to say goodbye? Hey, come here. What's this? What's this? No, he's keen to go. I think there's too many other dogs. Oh, hello, you can say goodbye. Yeah. Right. We'll see you in the next one. Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to my channel, Jeremy Allen Carp Angler. You join me and Rocco today for probably our second December trip to the brick pit. Yeah, not got out as many sessions as we'd like this month on here, but yeah, it's been inclement weather. I think did come here the other week, and the wind was hacking across here, making it very cold wind, making it pretty unpleasant. So we decided to go elsewhere that day. But yeah, we're here set up today. Let me just turn you around. As you can see, we're in a different swim than we normally fish. I've last session we were in that left-hand swim across the far side there, and sorry, not that one over there. And yeah, we unfortunately lost what felt a pretty decent fish. So that's two I've lost in that swim this year. Two decent ones. Get them sort of three quarters of the way in, so only about 20 yards out. And yeah, one back in, I think it was June or July, found a snag um, directly in front of me. So I sort of made a mental note, and I've subsequently played fish in and brought them either hard left or hard right, and that one was coming hard right, and yeah, found another snag, and well, you've seen from the previous footage that yeah, he came off, and yeah, it was rather annoying. So I've sort of come the other side of the lake, and well, where I find there's less snags, and I'm sort of casting across to a similar sort of area. Although if I go out into the middle, it's quite weedy. If I go about a third of the way, it's a nice clear area I found out there. So I've got one rod out in the middle, off the weed, and then I've bait ball one into the corner over there, just off those reeds, and hopefully the coots leave me alone. They've found the spot, but they've not picked me up yet. So I'm hoping they stay away from that. But yeah, ever hopeful. So yeah, it's yeah, a week before Christmas now, and probably our last session on here this month, and hopefully we'll get a fish today. Fingers crossed. Right, I shall speak to you in a bit. Where's Rocco? There's nice blanket in the brolly there. No, no sign of him. No, he's not out by the rods. Nice grassy area there, or mossy area. No. Ah, there we are. He's in the undergrowth, investigating. Yeah, right. Time for a midday update. And yeah, not a lot's happened. We've seen a bit of bubbling in the swim, sort of halfway between my right hand rod and where I put the bait. And then there's been some bubbling out by my left hand rod where the spot is there, to the point where I thought I was about to go, but hasn't. And there's been two or three fish moving in that sort of weedy area you can see out in front. And then just over there, you see that sort of indentation in the reeds. There's been two fish have rolled there this morning, so it's definitely fish in the area. But yeah, we've yet to have pickup. We've had a line on the right hand rod, and that's been the only bleep so far. So yeah, that's sort of 12 o'clock update. So we'll keep plugging away and see if anything happens. It's just gone 1:30 p.m. and we've got ourselves our first fish, and he's an absolute stunner. Look at that for a gorgeous mirror. I think this is the best side. I'll just turn him round and I'll show you the other side. There's the other side, and he came on the left hand rod to an OG fish hardened hooker. Happy days. Wow, yeah, good news, everybody. Yeah, we managed to get one. It's yeah, got to about 1:30, and the left-hand rod that was out in the middle pulled up tight, and yeah, we had a fish on the end, and yeah, it turned out to be one of the nice elusive scaly mirrors that reside in here that I've been trying to catch. I used to catch 5 or 6 commons to every one mirror from this lake, and yeah, we've gone and got one of the nice mirrors. So yeah, well happy with that. Yeah, not huge. Yeah, just under £12 he was. He was a bit bigger than I thought he was actually, but you know, £11 14 ounces. So yeah, we're well happy with that. So it's yeah, it's now gone 2 o'clock, and yeah, we've got to start packing up at 2:30 because we've got to go and meet a chap over at one of the other lakes who's delivering some fish in a minute. So we'll go and help with that. So yeah, we're shortly going to be packing up, and um, yeah, it'll be the end of today's little session. So yeah, good news, and well happy with today's result in these conditions, and yeah, it's probably going to be the end of our um, December video. So I'm just watching Rocco. He's just come round one way from where he shouldn't be. A bit worried that Brolly's going to pull me Brolly over. But yeah, thanks very much for watching the December sessions. If you like the channel, please give us a like, and more importantly, hit that subscribe button. And yeah, we shall see you in the new year. Thanks very much for watching. Bye bye.